I'll be moderating this panel discussion wherein we'll be talking a lot of questions to the guests. We have an amazing set of guests, so let me introduce each and every one of them. And I would like to request to call upon them on the dais. So first, Mr. Arulselvar, founder of Brisk Infosec. And we have Mr. Sathish Ashwin from Virtusa, security architect, and he is also the head of operations of National Cyber Research Defense Center. And I would like to call CEO of Rocheston, Mr. Davis. Welcome, sir. And we would also like to call sir from K7, head of academy. So the first question. So I'm just going to ask a first question to the panel. Sir, what do you think about cybersecurity? I mean, in terms of college students, how do you think that they can learn cybersecurity in terms of, since you are from K7 Academy, what is the mentality of the students? Like, why they want to learn cybersecurity, first of all? Is the mic work?
Yeah, so I think one of the key things from college students' perspective is hacking.
Okay.
Right, from knowing what is in the friend's mobile phone, or how to change their attendance in their college server, or better at how to improve their marks in the university. Okay. That seems to be the biggest interest space for them. But the thing is, cybersecurity is a real demand space. Those people who come in with that interest eventually will become people who will defend. Okay. Right, and I hope that some of the bright people here will eventually become the people who will defend our country against cyber warfare and defend our nation against cyber threats that are there.
So how many of you want to learn hacking to secure something versus how many of you want to learn hacking to hack your girlfriend's, boyfriend's account? Okay, so I guess the second question has a lot of students interested in too. So, so the next question is cyber security. People are saying, right? I mean, cyber security. Because these people have this perception that cyber security is all about hacking into Facebook and Gmail. Mr. Arulselvar, would you be able to explain what exactly cyber security is to them?
Cyber security, guys.
Can you pay attention here? I guess there's a lot of noises. So
okay.
We are complete. And we have a couple of celebrities from Black Sheep as well. So once this is done, they will be talking. And so, yes, you can listen to him now.
Okay. Cybersecurity to the college students, what I would suggest is related to the awareness. Now, so many movies in Tamil itself coming with the hacking skills. The hacker having the hacking skills or opponent having the hacking skills. So people having good mindset about what is hacking. But only the real thing is they are not aware about that's actually happening on their life. They are just seeing that as a movie. It was happening somewhere. So they have to get realized. And that's a small tool will definitely help them to think more about the cybersecurity.
So what is he exactly trying to say is that don't post so much content online without realizing what it is. And especially these musically videos that you take, that's more like a promo video of all the apartment you are showing right from the window to your bedroom, which you are not supposed to do first of all. And that is what exactly he's trying to say. And the third question goes to Mr. Sathish Ashwin. So what I'm exactly trying to ask behalf of students is that how difficult it is to get into cybersecurity as a professional?
Okay. Cybersecurity as a professional, it is very difficult and very easy job. Right? To get inside is a very difficult job. To get a job is very easy. Right? So, basically, I want to come to the first question. What exactly cybersecurity to these people? I think cybersecurity or people sitting here is just to, hack into the other person's account, right? Probably everyone here wanted to see WhatsApp of these people, and everybody here wanted to see WhatsApp messages of these people, right? Or their Facebook. And what are the pictures or any information, personal conversation, right? Guys, just one question. Did you guys actually read someone's message? Have you ever read someone's message? Have you tasted that thing where you read someone's conversation without knowing them? Have you read a secret conversation? Yeah, how many years? I read many conversations. Okay, right? That is the taste of cybersecurity, right?
So, what is exactly good about cybersecurity? I'm not sure of the rest of the field. Since I'm into this field since 2008, my half of my life got into cybersecurity. The good thing about I'm 22 right now, and I'm into cybersecurity since I was 13, I guess, 10 years. I don't know anything to do apart from that. So regarding cybersecurity, what is special about cybersecurity is that people might have told you that you are studying engineering, so you won't get a job and all. Yes, but the truth is, if you learn engineering, you will get a job. If you study engineering, nobody could give you a job, right? And the second thing is about cybersecurity. If you know cybersecurity, one way or the another, you will get a job. Cybersecurity is the only field which has 0% unemployment. Right. So that is exactly what he was trying to say. Like to get into cybersecurity, it's very difficult, but to get a job in cybersecurity, it's very easy. And we have, so from behalf of all the students, they have been asking this question: where to learn cybersecurity? Yes, especially in Chennai, where to learn cybersecurity? How do I become a hacker? So we have this, CEO of Rocheston who will be saying like how to learn cybersecurity and where to learn cybersecurity, and how Rocheston is differentiated from rest of the companies.
Thank you. That was a answer and that was a question. So, cybersecurity, yes, cybersecurity in its general form, Ravi, Arul, and Sathish have given a good definition to it. What we see is that data is the fuel of the information economy. Data protection, especially on the internet, is digital security, today called cybersecurity. At Rocheston, we have developed certification programs in cybersecurity that cover 4 key areas. The first one of them is the familiarity with hacking tools, and how you deploy them. The second is cyber threat intelligence. So cyber threat intelligence is preventive training in detection and arrest of any intrusion that can be there from several forms, malware and several other features. The third one is in cybercrime and forensics. And the fourth one of them is in compliance and compliance management. So these are 4 certification programs. They are called the cybersecurity engineer, the cyber threat intelligence analyst. You also have the cybercrime engineer, and lastly, the certification in compliance. Each one of these programs developed by Rocheston is offered as an ILT program, an instructor-led training program, through training institutes in India and elsewhere. Students do have a lot of concessions and scholarships for them to offset the cost of these courses. You can enroll through your college, through your educational institution partner, and you pass the examination, you receive certification, and also you receive your placement opportunities with one among these 30,000 employment, I think that's a figure which is still being approached again and again. So there are over 50,000 job opportunities covering this entire spectrum. And at Rocheston, the certification doesn't end with just qualifying you and preparing you, but also placing you with organizations, and two of them are here, Virtusa and Verizon. And hats off to you guys. Brisk Infosec, yes. Right. And we're looking in terms of how we can actually transform the graduate engineer community in various parts of the world, including India, into becoming completely cybersecurity pro. Right.
So it was wonderful. So whoever wants to become a hacker, you can just go to Google and type Rocheston, Rocheston, and their office is right there in Chennai itself. It's in Egmore, I guess. So whoever wants to, learn more about cybersecurity, what is cybersecurity, and what are the various, careers that are there in cybersecurity, you can go visit their office and have a look at it. And they have a wonderful sets of courses. They have a practical courses, and I guess. And thank you so much, Rocheston, for being our cybersecurity training partner. And students can ask 2 questions right now. The mics will be coming over there, so you can ask 2 questions to these people, right? So I'm just gonna give you only 2 slots. So make use of it as a. Questions, 2 questions. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes.
I want to know how you learn cybersecurity.
You want to learn how to learn cybersecurity?
You learned
How to?
how you learned cybersecurity.
How I learned cybersecurity. I learned cybersecurity because I got nothing to learn back in those days. Okay, cybersecurity because I was using PC a lot of times. So when you start using PC, right, at the end, the extent of the PC is what you call as hacking. So that's how I learned. I learned the hardware and then I moved to software. And then after software, I was a little bored. And then I started Googling how to hack Facebook and all. And that's how I moved into cybersecurity. I started very long back. So then, but yes, like I learned via blogs, YouTubes, and I used to add people after reading their blogs. I find their name, put it in the Facebook, follow them, talk to them, go to conferences, meet people, learn things. That's exactly how I learned cybersecurity.
You didn't do any additional
What are you
courses
saying?
like you didn't do any online courses like that.
What is your?
You didn't do any special
No, I
online
took courses. I mean, back in those days when I was studying 12th standard, I took this yoga certificate. That's the only certificate I have in. That's the only coaching that I have taken so far. Cybersecurity, if you go via these institutions like this, they would tell you the right path to do it. Go ahead, right? For example, you can take Rocheston. If you go via them, they'll tell you like what to do and what not to do. If you learn by, the way I learned, then you'll have to try everything. And it is going to take a lot of time. So that's exactly why there is this thing called cybersecurity training.
And
You understand? Yeah. So one more question. There's one more slot which is available if you have any questions.
Sriram, let me answer one more time. Guys, you may having the doubts like whether definitely we need to sign up with the cybersecurity course to get into the cybersecurity field. You may having so much free resources, free courses out there in online, but at the same time, without knowing that specific subject, if you are directly go and learn from the online, you have to dedicate so much time. You will be deviate to multiple areas. You will end up with so many questions only, not answers. So to begin the good path, I would suggest just to sign up with the cybersecurity course from the right place so that you can get a better idea and knowledge about that. Then in a higher studies, if you focus on the online courses or something, that's advisable. Don't just try to create a path in open source and online course that will deviate you more.
So what is he trying to say is that like first learn A, B, C, D and then form a sentence and then you can write code or whatever you want to. First you need to learn A, B, C, D in a proper way to go ahead about it. That's exactly what he's trying to say. And to learn A, B, C, D properly you need to go to a school. And that's exactly the cybersecurity training is all about. And so yeah, there's one more slot which is available. If you have any questions, I can take it in 2 ways. If you don't ask questions, I would consider that you didn't understand anything or you understand everything completely. Right. So yes, one question.
Bro, as a computer science engineer, I go interact with the IT peoples.
I didn't get you. The mic is working, you need to switch on, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already on. I go interact with IT peoples around me. What they say is, go into development. As I'm passionate about security, so I'm more passionate about security. I go interact with IT peoples, ask, is there any opening for your company in cybersecurity? They say me that's not, there is no openings, and they say go to development more than cybersecurity. So is there is no placements, or is
So I'll tell you something. If you don't know developing and get into cybersecurity, it's of no use.
Yeah, I say that. Okay, developing is okay. I don't want to be a full stack
See, I
developer.
mean, don't differentiate both, okay? Development, if you know development properly, you know how to break it because you understand the logic. That is why you need to learn development. That is exactly what you would have tried to say. Development, cybersecurity is not a
Yeah,
this thing.
there is a-
Development, you learn development to develop something. You understand the logic of something which is already developed, you break into that. And that's exactly what cybersecurity is all about.
But there is many things like security analyst and information incident handler. Is there many job roles like security analyst now? So is there is any openings like that? Or if I Google that any jobs in cyber security, they are saying you need at least 5 years experience.
Yeah, you can go learn cybersecurity and get into an internship and then you can apply for a job.
Yeah,
Because
if I apply for the job, the basic requirement is at least 5 years.
Okay,
internship ask for it.
so to answer your question, right? So in my organization, I hire people on weekly basis, okay? And I hire more of a freshers, okay? I don't hire experienced professionals. I hire freshers. It is not, it is a myth that security people are hiring only the experience. Yes, experience are considered only at the critical projects, not on every project. Every fresher also eligible, right? So I have opening, right now I'm keeping, right? I have an opening of around 5 people, okay? Any of the people out here are ready to attend the interview?
on spot.
I am ready.
Say yes or no.
Okay?
Yes.
I'll spend only 5 minutes. Nothing, only 5 minutes. Okay? So what? So I have few people raising the hands. I want the organizing team to note down the names and give me the names.
Yes. Now your doubt is clear
Right?
now.
Yes.
I worked for a
But
company.
I
as a-
am finding it has took almost 3 months for me to select the 5 candidates. I have not come to that proper wavelength. It has been 3 months. I am searching for a fresher. I'm not searching for experienced professionals. I am searching for a fresher. Okay? Jobs are there. There are thousands of jobs available. Are you ready for the job? Are you sure that you are fit for the job? That is the question, right? First, ask yourself whether you are actually fit for the job. If you are fit, then there is job readily available.
Right. So there are a lot of ways wherein you can get into cybersecurity. You can do bug bounty, wherein you
I'm
can find a
already
bug
into
and then report to a company and then earn something out of it. And the people who wants to join Virtusa, you can refer, you can talk to Sathish
Sriram.
while we are done with it.
Yeah, one more thing. As of now, in the 2019 alone, we have hired 5 skilled trainees in our organization. They are just a pre-final year students. They are not finished a degree. They are just a pre-final year students. We already hired. They are getting trained. They are into the projects as well. So there are so many opportunities are out there. If you are really feel skilled, if you know cybersecurity, if you already have done some courses, you are showing your passion as a cybersecurity, please feel free to reach us. And also you just showcase, it's not like I am interested, it's not a passion. What you have done related to your passion. So that you have to prove to get the internship or get the job. So if you are ready for that, definitely you can get the job from any cybersecurity company. There are so many opportunities in Chennai itself. You don't need to roaming around Bangalore or Delhi, whatever else. Okay? Thank
So
you.
basically that's what, like, it's like if you think you know cybersecurity, if you prove to people like that you have done so many things to learn cybersecurity, you have put so much effort into it, you are hired. It's very simple. It's not about the experience. It's not about, like what were you doing before and all. If you know cybersecurity, you are hired. It's very simple. Right?
Guys,
So that's it.
and people in cyber security, right? If you look at the history of they're not first class students and they're not 100% students, right? Cyber security, totally different domain. You have to think it in a totally a different dimension altogether, right? It's not typical development job that you're going to work for. And you can see thousands of developers out there, but you will see only one security guy out of the 1,000 people controlling all the 1,000 people, right? Take for example, Sriram as Apple, such a big company, right? They still have bug, and somewhere a small guy sitting in Pondicherry pointed out that bug. And similar to Sairam, there are a lot of other people. Everybody out here would have done that already. Jobs are plenty. You don't have to go to job first of all. You know, in cybersecurity, how many people sit in home and earn dollar and dollar every week? You know, I was earning $1,000 per week 5 years back. Not now, 5 years back. Everybody are earning money. Earning money in cybersecurity is a cakewalk. Are you ready to eat the cake? That is the question.
And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for coming all the way. And thank you so much, sir.